Permission to do that.
How are you?
Good.
Clifford?
What are you doing? To be doing books. Countdown, Clifford. This has been spring. Arthur's bringing it in. I liked it. Put me on stage. You a loudmouth. Yeah. Got it?
We don't want to now, but you can
Right.
boys, you know.
Yeah. Here's the book. Oh my God. No, you can buy the book for $2. I found it. Yeah, one day. It was that day.
Smile, Russ. I have a camera on Mark working.
Because that's so rare, right?
The week.
Are you coming?
How you doing?
That car comes out of it. I haven't been this
We have this pattern.
That's what I said, if you get a camera, it should work.
I guess so. Carol, it's...
No, park.
Oh, the boss doesn't work? Oh, okay.
Every other way. Get it, you say?
Exercises with me. 2, 3, 4.
Hey, are you guys going to do that, Jeff? Yeah, we are. Dan and I are. Yeah, we are.
Pose? No, this is, you don't have to. Yeah, you can move. Yep.
Not anything. Oh, and I'm very impressed with those. The catcher, based on movement the ball, calls, stands and bucks, but you. Boom.
So make it. We're holding it.
Stop.
Tiger.
Stop it. Somebody said stop.
He's running a video.
Here we are with Bill working.
All these things are.
The difference.
Sleep on there.
Hi there.
Dick Francis.
The cover's on the same.
Dick Francis. They are. This guy's pretty good.
Amelia Bedelia, this will take a while. Oh, Peggy! Are we done with Peggy already?
Amelia Bedelia.
These must be horse stories, right?
Hey, Brandon.
What are you guys doing? Walking up the middle?
They like my dad. Straight! You have to say what I'm saying.
Okay, you guys. Zoom.
How you doing? I'm not helping. I'm trying to talk to my friend. I have 15. We're keeping them slow. Oh yeah, it's stimulated in your life.
The fun's starting to work.
Everybody's taking pictures. We're coming out. That is the old guy. Hi, Brandon. You gonna tell me something? You want to help? Come on, get in line here. Yeah, I've already been in line. Oh, you have already been in line.
Well, you better watch out for the next band.
I think they lost you. You recording this for posterity?
Yep, I was commissioned.
You're a commissioner, huh? I expect you when you get those pictures up, they'll put a name with everybody.
Doesn't look like we're doing a whole lot, does it? Yeah. We're up to the cheese now.
What TV station is?
I just know I was.
You kind of sad, don't you? Grandma died.
I'm gonna go home really depressed.
You're back with Mark again.
I mean, not the great big one.
Well, if you just...
Bigger. They're swarming us up for the encyclopedia.
There you go.
Hi.
A little time out. Frisbee toss. Hold on. Recommit.
I can't just...
Roadblock here. Good turnout, sir.
Yeah.
United Nations.
Is he even throwing hay bales?
I just said this would be nice. This many dream. What do you think that'd be like?
You'd be buried before you're done.
Is that one of the rules? We can't read? That's one of the rules. Yeah, no reading unless you're reading.
Hey, wow. Why can't I read the book in front of you?
Another Robert.
Come through again here. See if we're getting any fuller.
You're gonna go like the rest.
scale, C sharp scale, B sharp scale, and I gotta know the test. As I can see, it's not working. The baby's helping.
Where?
He's up on his feet.
Hopefully he doesn't jump.
Starting to pass.
Rolling on that way.
That's the old librarian.
You would, you're not good.
And all this stuff.
Almost there.
Yes, I heard that.
I didn't hear that, though.
There's 10 on the floor. I think it will be there.
No, there's 10 on the floor.
Okay, bring those up. You're gonna holler loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not too later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10! 9! Wait till you get it.
Yeah.
No, we gotta say it together. We got 10 now?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
3.
Okay, there's
2, 1. Wow! Last book.
This way, this way. We all can stay out, stay out.
So what is it?
In the science fiction.
Last book! Last book, go again!
Present, come on.
High five the whole line. High fiving the whole line. High fiving the whole line. There you go. There, sorry. High five. Here we are. High five. Grease. Got to do one hand and turn around the other way. Woo!
Get it ahead, get it ahead. Keep it moving, I can't.
Why don't we just take it and run it to the library?
Hey, one more book.
Oh, that's the last book. Or you have to work for it. But...
Can't get ahead of the book. Last book. Everybody get a page. Come on, let's have all right, let's fire up. All right. All right, five and everybody. Everybody grab the all right. Can't get ahead of the book, so you got to back the book. Okay, now we can. There we go. All right. We got a little fun now. It's the Cassiopeia affair. Don't worry about it. Yeah, there we go. All right.
Last book. In the library.
All right.
This is the long hair?
Yes. All right. Let's go to the board. That's him, huh? Him. They're in there.
That's it?
I can hear a lot, though.
Cody.
Yeah.
Good job. Congratulations. We kept you up to the book there. All right.
Remember the color that animates the...
All right, we're ready to begin. Good afternoon. I am Carol Kasumas, President of the Elgin Public Library Board of Trustees. I want to extend a welcome to you who have come today to share with us in this very special event. I think I'm safe in saying that this dedication presents an emotional moment for the board members and staff. From the time we received word about a year ago that Walt Kohler had left a very generous bequest for a new library, to the present in picking where to place potentillas and petunias, a great deal of effort has gone into the observation, research, and decision-making process of creating the facility you see today. If I started saying the thank yous, I could never stop. So please share in our celebration. Know that you folks are the ones we strive to accommodate with our building, and experience our joy in presenting to the Elgin community this beautiful library City Hall complex. At this time, I want to introduce the current library board members. I'll have them stand, and then when everybody's up, I think they deserve a big round of applause. Pam Feaster, Reuben Lehman, Irene Desart, Jean Winger, Pat Smith, Sarah Shorey, Greg Kleppe, who's on vacation, and we'll never let him forget this, and Cheryl Nielsen. Is that everyone? Our staff consists of Kathy Chapman, Library Director, and her assistant, Linda Davis. We have other guests with us today who are very important. We have Molly Jessen, who is here representing Congressman Nussel. And, yes. We have Roger Thomas, our state representative. Jim Sixta from the Regional Library. Tom Gardner, who was our architect. Dave Lucky was our general contractor. Yeah. I don't think I missed anybody. Also, we are very pleased to have with us today a relative of Walt Kohler, Pamela Richter, and her husband, Rick. Please stand. At this time, I would like to introduce Frances Biedekofer, who is a member of Elgin City Council and was a lifelong friend of Walt Kohler.
On behalf of the city and in place of Mayor William Feaster, I am happy and honored to represent our fine city in this most memorable occasion. It is with great pride and appreciation that the city accepts this memorial library in addition to our city that will serve the present and future generations for many years to come. Walter Kohler and I were business associates for 39 years and close personal friends. I was aware for several years prior to his death that this was a wish that he hoped would someday become a reality, and now that day is here. I want to acknowledge the appreciation and good judge Green Hummer and Company from Chicago, who helped Walt's portfolio grow by several $100,000 during their years of management. Mr. Phil Burno, a partner in the firm who Walt has known for years, would have liked to be here today. Could not arrange time, but has assured me that he plans on stopping sometime for a tour of this facility. Phil has a special interest and appreciation for libraries and has been inspired by Walt's foresight in providing this perpetual gift for all ages. The City and Library Board are proud to affirm that the library will be entirely paid for and will have a substantial investment fund of approximately $300,000 that will continue to grow and subsidize its continued operation, growth, and upkeep. For us who knew Walt, he was not an extravagant person, but he liked nice things, as was documented by the clothes he wore, the cars he drove, and always displaying first appearance. Such was of a library building, something that would complement the downtown Elgin area, the city that could be proud of, and to add to the progression of the area's home for the majority of his lifetime. Walt was fortunate to have the respect and friendship of several generations. As close friends his own age passed on, he associated and socialized with friends of younger ages, and the bonding of these relationships was because Walt was always enjoyed a good time and the fellowship of people around him, regardless of age. Walt enjoyed life to the fullest, and even as a resident of a care center, which is traditionally a place for the elderly, Walt never considered himself in that category. So today, Walt's dream has become a reality, and we are a grateful community and thank you for this great life, for what you gave of your time, talents, and friendship to our community over a period of 93 years, and will continue to give to many generations in the future. May your memories and good work motivate us and continue to bless this community you love so much. Thank you for coming today and caring and sharing in this happy event.
We are very honored to have a special guest this afternoon from Des Moines. I want to present to you the State Librarian of Iowa, Sherman Smith.
Good afternoon. It's very nice to be here today. I always think when I stand up at a microphone, one is explained by accent that I have to tell you I'm not a native Iowan. I was actually born and raised in Mississippi and have been here for 5 years. But I had the opportunity this morning to drive here from Okoboji, and I don't know a prettier country in the world than between here and Okoboji. And I just want you to know how much I appreciate the opportunity to be here with you today. always enjoy having the opportunity to come and help a community celebrate its library. Whether it's a new service that you're offering, whether it's a new building, whether it's just a celebration of who you are and what you're doing. And certainly today is no exception to that, and it's certainly reason for celebration in the community. How exciting it must have been when you learned that the city would give this wonderful gift from a member of your community for this new facility. I had lunch with the board today, and we were talking about library and its history. I began telling the board things that I don't think they'll mind if I tell you this, that maybe they weren't completely up on the history of the library in this community, but I want to thank Kathy from the library with providing me with some information so that I could learn more about Mr. Walter Kohler, your benefactor. From what I've read and what I've heard here today, he always had Elgin's best interest at heart. Never was that more evident than with this gift of a new library. He knew that a new library would benefit every resident of Elgin, regardless of their age, religion, or economic status. He knew that the library serves many purposes in a community, as an economic stimulus that indicates the viability and quality of life within the community, as a center for learning and entertainment, as a place for citizens to gather and exchange ideas, and as a resource to help this community face the challenges and opportunities that will present themselves in the 21st century. But part of appreciating where you are and what lies ahead is to know where you've come from. And the Elgin Library has quite a history, which I shared with the board at lunch today, thanks to Kathy. Elgin's first library was established 70 years ago by the Ladies' Study Club. The library had 412 books, most of which had been donated. Patrons paid $1 a year in membership fees to check out books, and people who weren't members could check out books for 5 cents apiece. Interestingly enough, the first library in Elgin was housed at the Elgin State Bank in a room that would become Walter Kohler's office in future years. I think that's rather ironic. In 1933, the library became a free public library, open 2 hours a week. In 1987, the Elgin Public Library was the first library in Fayette County and one of 4 libraries in Northeast Iowa to be accredited by the state library by meeting certain standards of service. Today, the library hosts over 6,000 visits a year, over 500 reference questions answered each year, and more than 500 children participating in library programs in a year's time. All of this to say that the Elgin Public Library has served your community well, and thanks to Mr. Kohler, is now positioned to do more. I do hope you're prepared for what is about to happen in this beautiful new library, and as has already been evident in the month or so that the library has actually been open. Your experiences or what's happening in your library are no different than what happens in other libraries, and I think that opens a new library will tell you you can expect at least a 50% increase in the number of items checked out and in the number of people walking through the doors of the library. But you can also expect other things, and that as you have this new facility and as you offer additional services, there will be an expectation that there will be more services. People will want more books, more computers, more programs, more hours, and more access to electronic information. It is now up to you, the library board, and the city to provide the resources to meet these increased service demands. It won't be easy, but the impact of Mr. Kohler's gift and your ongoing support will be felt for generations to come. Mr. Kohler knew his community. As a banker and as an investor, he knew a good investment when he saw it. The library is an investment in Elgin's future and the futures of its citizens. Just remember, all successful investments require attention, time, and resources to remain valuable and to grow. Your enthusiasm and commitment will guarantee the phenomenal return on that investment. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate you and wish you the best of luck as you reap the benefits of Mr. Kohler's gift and assume responsibility for its future. Thank you.
Come on, Tom, say something. Tom Gardner, our architect. I must say he's put up with a lot with us.
Well, it has been a real actual privilege and enjoyable process to work with the city, and the library board, and originally the building committee in the whole entire process. There's quite a bit involved, start to finish, and it's been, I think, very successful. And we've all grown and learned from it, as we always do. And I'm especially thankful, too, for our building contractors, an excellent job. Lecky Construction, Mick Gage, I see Mick out there, I think, yeah. And Gregerson Electric did a fine job, and the local support and the words of encouragement and commendation throughout were very nice. Thank you.
Okay, we coaxed Dave Lucky into saying something.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Elgin community for the opportunity to be involved in this project. We do most of our work in smaller communities like this, and I think the community spirit that exists here is among the very best of anywhere I've ever seen. It's a well-known saying that if you aren't growing, you're dying, and we see too many small communities in the rural areas that just don't understand that. But I think here there is the vision to see, to have the vision, to be able to grow, to build, and it's mostly the leaders of your community, the people that are seated up here that have done that, have done just a super job, and they've been real good to work with, and we're real proud to have had the opportunity to do this. So thank you very much.
The library will be open until 9 p.m. this evening, so please take time to check us out. Oh, I love it. I want the new band director, Mr. Johnson, for providing our trumpet fanfare, which will occur now as we move to the library entrance for our ribbon cutting. And don't you dare walk on our grass or sod.
very much. We got more coming.
No.